Hey, what's good? Woof. This is another one that y'all been asking for. I seen y'all in the comment section talking about, oh, I can't wait till you get to if I change, you know? And I'm like, damn, I can't wait. And here we are. Here we are. If I change, 7 minutes. It's about to get deep. Can already feel it. Let's get it.
Streets and tricky, streets and tricky, streets and tricky.
If I change from it, y'all gon' stick around. If I change from it, will y'all still hold me down? If the money get me trippin', will you be there while I'm winning? Or you finished, then you gonna bounce?
Yeah.
So now you cool with me now.
Yeah.
But if I change from it, yeah.
Will you hit me when the shit change? I know people switch it up. And you know I'll do my best for you. Sometimes that just isn't good enough. I've been on your television acting like I don't know you. And you probably pissed off cause you feel like I owe you. But I did it on my own, man, it's just like I told you. My shit about to pop like I shook up the soda. Tell me what the fuck you think I'm doing so different. Got a couple tattoos, but the mood is consistent. I've been shooting for the stars, now the moon ain't so distant. And I've been in and out the city, ain't pay you with a visit. Don't be mad, don't be mad, don't be mad about the way. I'm trying to get away from it. You've been cool from the jump all day. But if I change from it, yeah.
If I change from it, y'all gon' stick around. If I change from it, will y'all still hold me down? If the money get me trippin', will you be there while I'm winning? Or you finished, then you gonna bounce? I know you cool with me now.
Yeah.
But if I change from it, yeah.
When you ride when the road bang, I know people getting jealous. They've been talking hella bad about us. And I've been trying to protect it. I know that all the rumors ain't about to slow down. They got ammunition loaded up in my hometown. They got shooters in the city holding on to the rounds. No serial number, so they will never be found. But tell me what the fuck you think I'm worried about. Touchdown in the city, I don't hurry out. I will judge you when they call the executioner to kill you. I ain't even gonna call the fucking jury out. I ain't tripping cause I been there where they coming from. I ain't slipping, got a grip on it.
Hold up, was this the same guy who was in Bout It? Who I Am in About It? Is this the same guy? The guy he fought at the end? Oh, by the way, the instrumental on this track is it's fucking crazy. Like, who makes his beats? They're so, woo, they're perfect. Like, sheesh.
I ain't tripping cause I been there where they coming from. I ain't slipping, got a grip on it. Second place talking crazy about the number one. But I don't give a shit about it. Yeah. If I change, and I promise you I will, never be the same. I'm just trying to keep it real. Yeah. You already know the deal. I'm trying to get a house in the hills with a view. Couple car garage and a pool on the roof. I'm about to change and I owe it all to you. Yeah. If I change from it, are y'all gonna stick around? If I change from it, will y'all still hold me down? If the money get me tripping, will you be there while I'm winning? Know you finished and you gonna bound. I know you're cool with me now, but if I change from it, work.
If I change from it, y'all gon' stick around. If I change from it, will y'all still hold me down? If the money get me trippin', will you be there while I'm winning? Or you finished, then you gonna bounce? I know you cool with me now. But if I change from it, yeah. You know what the funny thing about faith is? It's got a lot of common with bullets. They both keep us alive. They both kill people. The main difference between faith and bullets, though, it's easier to run with bullets than it is faith. The main of faith, though. People tell me that they lose faith in things all the time. Which I never really understood, but the way I see it, maybe it's not that a man loses faith. Maybe faith loses him. Maybe faith is like the sun shining down into a field on a hot summer day. If you walk into the forest, the sunlight doesn't shine down on you as often. It shines down on you, but only in the places where the trees let it through. The further you wander into those woods, the darker it gets. Eventually, it's so deep into the goddamn bush that the sun don't shine through anymore. You know what they say, though? Halfway is as far as you can walk into the woods. The other half you're walking out. Maybe that means that there's hope on the other side. Maybe faith is waiting to shine down on you when you come out the other end. What worries me is when you reach that other end, will God have already passed judgment for what happened in the dark times? I don't know. That reminds me of something, though. You know what my favorite part of the Bible is? It's from the King James Version. James 5:16. Confess your faults to one another. Pray for one another, that ye may be healed. The effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. You know what that means? That means all your shit can be swept away, just like the dirt on the hood of my truck. That's why I like it so much.
Yeah, it's a couple. It's a couple of things going through my mind right now because I just wanted to take it all in because he was talking about some things, and I really had to think about some of them because I was like, huh, interesting, you know. But the part when they're at the water and he just baptized that guy, then shot him after, and he did the same for the other two who were with him. Honestly, what I'm taking from that is that it's in this world that you're living in, it's not guaranteed that once you give your life to Christ or you become a Christian or religious, that you're guaranteed a spot in heaven because dark times will come and some people might lose their faith along the line. So that moment you're baptized and you become a Christian, he shot that guy, ended his life, meaning he died as a Christian, meaning he is guaranteed a spot in heaven. And the sin of killing him goes on to Tom. And the same happened for the other two that were with him. After the whole thing at the water, baptized or whatever, he killed them. So they died in that state of being believers. So they go to heaven, kind of like a cheat code type thing, or cheating, death and hell type, whatever. That's what I'm getting from that. But when he wanted to do it for himself, there were no more bullets. And then he started comparing bullets to faith, and I like his take on that because it's like, oh, I've never thought of it like that. I've never even thought of that concept. That's why I just sat through it. Like, let me hear what else he has to say and just follow through his thoughts, you know. And that thing you said about the forest, how he compared faith to the light that breaks through the canopy in the forest, you know, the trees and shit. They form like a canopy. only lets in as much light as the trees let it. And that's kind of how faith is. But the deeper you go into the forest, the darker it gets. And that saying about you can only walk halfway through the forest because the other half you're walking out. And that's like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, I've never thought of that, but it's so mind blowing. And it's like, oh, maybe there's hope at the end. And it's all symbolic. Like I've said this in my previous Tom videos, that his videos are very symbolic. And there's a lot of subliminal and underlying messages in them. You know, and as he walks through the forest, he's taking off his clothes, everything, and he just left that little necklace with the cross on it. And all that is symbolic, you know? It's like, yeah, the deeper you walk in the forest, the darker it gets. The more your faith is tested, the longer you walk in this world. But the longer you walk in this world, as your faith is getting tested, it's also getting stronger. And the deeper you go, the more all this, you know, that shit just comes off you. And the only thing you really have to help you make it through is your faith and the word. And he quoted a scripture from James. And it's like, wow. And it's like, it's all these things. And I'm trying to like piece it together. And I'm learning from it too. And I'm like, whoa. Shh. Some things to think about. It's some shit you just gotta like let sit and digest, you know? Just marinate in it. But this is a powerful song, If I Change. You know, and he still manages to tie all that in with his own life, the rap business, the people around him. Like, hey, if I change, will you still be with me? If I get too rich or I go way off the deep end with the fame, the money, and it gets to me and I change, I become something else, will you still stick with me? Or will you be like, this is it? So, it's a lot to process. It's a lot to think about. But loved every bit of it, man. And shouts out to all of y'all, because I saw you in the comment sections. If I change. And woo! I'm loving it. Food for thought. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. You already know what to do. Appreciate y'all. Let's get it.